it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be making some Dunkin Donuts drinks at home part 2. If you have not seen the first video, I will leave it in the description box down below. I am so happy to be doing a part 2 of this video. I loved making the first Dunkin Donuts like drinks at home video. It was so much fun and you guys seem to really love it and have been asking for a part 2 for months. So here I am. These drinks aren't any particular, like they're not like fall inspired or anything like that. They're just 4 drinks that I have found and we're going to try making them today. Hopefully it goes well. I'm not even gonna ramble, let's just jump right into it. If you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the red button is down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok in the description box down below for you. Go follow me over there so you can keep up with me when I'm not posting YouTube videos. So I will put up a picture up here on the screen of what the drink is supposed to look like, and then I'll show you what mine turns out like. No guarantee it's gonna look like the picture, because it is me we're talking about. But the first drink we're gonna be making is like a copycat of the Coolada. We're gonna try and make one of those today. So for this recipe, all you need is 2/3 cup of coffee. I have 4 of these cups already made. You are going to need some whole milk or light cream, whatever your choice is, some ice cubes, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and some whipped cream. I'm going to be using this pumpkin spice whipped cream that I used in my last video where I made Starbucks drinks at home. You're also going to need a blender because you're going to be grinding all of this stuff up. All right, so in my blender, I'm going to put about 6 or 7 pieces of ice. This is definitely more than 6 or 7, but now I'm just going to add my coffee and we're gonna add the tablespoon of sugar. Now we're gonna add 2/3 cups of milk or light cream. I'm going to just use normal milk. Fill it to the 2/3 line. Oh, and the coffee that I used in this one, my little K-cup, was a caramel vanilla cream K-cup. So it's not a Dunkin' one, but I figured it would still taste good. And then we're going to blend this until it's a nice slushy mixture. All right, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to add it to this big old cup. Now I'm going to put some whipped cream on top. And then just for fun, I'm gonna add some of this caramel syrup on top. Oh yes, this is what it's looking like. So personally for me, I don't think it's really sweet enough. Instead of the milk, I probably would have preferred putting like French vanilla creamer in it so that it's more creamy and sweet. So next time I'm definitely going to do that instead. I think that would make it taste so much better, but it's pretty good. Let's try some of this whipped cream on top. Oh my, excuse me. So out of 5, I would probably give that like a 2.5. I definitely recommend, if you want sweeter, to put some French vanilla creamer in there, or maybe even some more sugar, and that way it won't be so bitter. But if you like bitter tasting coffee, are you okay? All right, let's go on to the next drink. Okay, so this next drink is going to be a pumpkin spice iced latte. So for this one, you're going to need pumpkin spice coffee. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, which thankfully I found at my grocery store. If you missed my Starbucks video, I had to make the drinks without this because I could not find any. But I found some, thank God. So we're going to use some of this today. Some pumpkin pie spice, some sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and then 2 cups of milk. So we're gonna open this and we're gonna heat this on the stove at low heat with the pumpkin pie spice. Oh, where's a pan? I need a pan. Ew. It looks like cat food. So I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of this and a ½ teaspoon of this pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to cook it for about 2 minutes and I have to stir consistently. This stuff is so gross. And now I'm gonna add some of this. I just kind of guesstimated how much of this to put in there. Hopefully I didn't just screw it all up. No. It smells like pumpkin in here. So now I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay, and now I'm going to add some milk. We're going to do 2 cups of milk. Definitely use a bigger pan because I am overflowing over here. Okay, so I took a whisk. I whisked it all together. It looks pretty good. It looks just like creamy pumpkin creamer. So this is what it's looking like. So now I'm just gonna get a big cup, fill it with some ice, put my coffee in the cup, and I'm going to add the pumpkin mixture into the cup as well. Okay, so I have my pumpkin spice coffee in some ice. Okay, and then just over the sink, I added, oh, it's dripping. I added the pumpkin and milk mixture in with the coffee. I did it over the sink. I'm thinking this time, guys. So this is what it's looking like. Okay, so now I'm just going to add my pumpkin whipped topping, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the pumpkin pie spice right on top. Looks just like this. All right, let's try it. Pray for me. Ugh, that was disgusting. That's a big no. Big no. Out of 5, I would probably give that a -1. It just tasted burnt. I don't know if I was cooking it for too long, cooking like the milk and all that stuff for too long, but that was not it. Gross. Gross. No, no. All right, let's move on to the next drink. So the next drink is called a caramel brownie coffee. Yum. So for this recipe, you're going to need a certain kind of coffee. You're gonna need this caramel coffee cake K-cup. So I have that already brewed. You're gonna need some creamer. I'm just using some French vanilla creamer. And you're gonna need some chocolate chips. Now the brownie is optional to add that on top of the coffee, like on top of the whipped cream and stuff. But I honestly don't really like brownie that much. It like hurts my tummy, so I'm not gonna do that part. But in the recipe, it does recommend that you put little brownie pieces on top of the coffee. So if you try that, please let me know how it tastes. So for this recipe, it's really simple. You just need your hot coffee, and then you're supposed to add the chocolate chips into the coffee and stir it so that it melts. I am using white chocolate chips. You can use the semi-sweet chocolate chips, whatever chocolate chips you want. But the white chocolate chips are my favorite. So I'm gonna put a decent amount in there. And since this cup of coffee has been sitting for a little bit while I was making all of the other recipes, I am going to put this in the microwave just to kind of make it hot so that the chocolate will melt. Okay, I put it in there for 30 seconds and it seems to have melted the chocolate. This is what the chocolate looks like. So I'm just gonna give this a nice stir. Now I'm going to add in my French vanilla creamer. It doesn't say how much of this to use, so I'm just going to use how much I normally would for my cup of coffee. Okay, I'm gonna transfer this to a big cup with ice so that you guys can see what it looks like. Now all you have to do is top it with whipped cream, and if you're going to do the brownie, you would put the brownie pieces on top of the whipped cream. I'm just gonna top it with this. Even though I don't have any pumpkin in this, it'll be okay. And just for fun, I'm gonna put some of this caramel syrup on top. I definitely should have melted down the chocolate a little bit more. I'm getting kind of like chunks in it when I take a sip, but I freaking love white chocolate chips, so I will take it. It is really sweet, really like chocolatey tasting. I can only imagine what the brownie pieces on top would do for it. Oh my. That one was, without a doubt, the best coffee I have made so far. Finally, I have one good one. Thank you, God. Thank you. Out of 5, I would probably give that a 4. I will definitely do that trick with the chocolate chips if I want a more like chocolatey, creamy tasting, because that was delish. Yes. Give me all of the white chocolate chips, please. Now I have one more drink to show you guys. So this one is pretty easy. It's just a caramel macchiato, but I know I have a lot of coffee lovers out there that love macchiatos. I personally Not a big fan, but I'm hoping today I can make it sweet enough to where I like it. So let's just jump right in. This one is probably the simplest recipe out of all of them. You just need coffee, your creamer of choice, whipped cream, and caramel syrup. It says to add creamer, so I'm just gonna put about that much. I'm going to take the caramel and add this to the coffee. We're gonna give this a nice little stir, and I'm gonna transfer this to a big cup with ice. I have my big cup here. Let's see if I can do this without spilling. Oh, look at me. And then it said to garnish with whipped cream and the caramel syrup on top, but I'm not gonna do that because my tummy is hurting right now. But this is just a caramel macchiato. Cheers. It's definitely better than the second drink I tried today. Whew. Someone explain to me, with the macchiato, are you supposed to keep them separate, like the espresso with the milk or cream that you put in there? Are you supposed to keep it separate, or are you supposed to stir it? Help. Maybe that's why I don't like macchiatos, because the bottom is straight espresso, and who the heck wants to drink straight espresso? Sorry to everybody that likes to do that, but are you all right? I will be your friend. Please don't do that to yourself. It's super sweet. The caramel sauce definitely made it a lot sweeter than I was expecting it to be. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bitter. Out of 5, I would probably give it like a 3.5. I loved making these drinks for you guys today. I hope you like them too. Let me know if you want a part 3. I will definitely make a part 3 for you guys. Anything you want, I will do. Not anything. Don't get any ideas. If you make these drinks at home, let me know if you like them, what your favorite one was, what your least favorite one was. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you liked it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The red button is down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok in the description box down below for you. Go follow me over there so you can keep up with me when I'm not posting YouTube videos. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!